Mr. JC, you've done it again. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Righto, well, Hippy Trev here. We've had a lot of rain overnight, and it's definitely cooled things down from a very nice 38 plus yesterday down to probably around 23 today, and very overcast with a few showers. So, wow. Firstly, straight up, and as a lot of people said in the comments, JC, you're the man. Didn't know anything about this brand, didn't know anything about this product, absolutely nothing. When I opened the box, I was absolutely shocked. And then I went and done some research. Oh my God. Spent a couple of hours mucking around with it. I'm still not sure if I got my sound right as far as levels, but I can bring them down in the editing if I have to. So, but JC, what an awesome product. When I do a run out in the bike, I'm actually going to try and put this inside the helmet instead of running an extension mic, and see if I can stick that up in the cheek and up in the cheek padding where I keep my mics, and see if that'll actually work. So anyway, I said, wow, what an awesome present. You've absolutely fucking blown me away. And I'm sure everyone else feels the same way when they say, like the comments, just JC, man, you're the man, far out. I think a lot of people understood exactly what you gave me. It took me till late yesterday afternoon, after a bit of research, to realise exactly what showed up in the mail yesterday. So thank you very much. Rightio, today I want to do some work. So as I showed on yesterday's video, I've had a battery stator problem. I think the battery's still good. I'll know shortly. Just give it a quick check when I wheel the bike out. And I've got a terrible stator plug connection, which I'm going to try and fix today, and that's what today's video is going to be about. So anyway, I need to get the bike out, and the beauty thing is I can put this down on the ground, go and get the bike, and you guys can still actually hear me. So I've yet to discover the full advantage of a wireless microphone setup, and I'm certainly looking forward to having a wireless microphone set up on the bike, so I'm not attached to all the lines running all over the place to get tangled and disconnected and so forth. So let's get the bike out. What the fuck is that noise? That was a very interesting noise I just heard. I have no idea what the fuck that was. That was a very interesting noise I just heard. Right, first thing I want to do is, I don't know why I've got an extra pair of glasses in my pocket, but anyway. Right, first thing we want to do, check battery. Hasn't been on charge all night, so this is from sitting. 13 volts. 13 volts, that's good. We'll just give her a quick start on the 13 volts. Make sure she goes. Straight up. Rightio, we know that's good. See. So this is what this new cordless microphone is going to do for me. It's going to alleviate all these cords I have to run. I'm still going to have to run one because I've only got one cordless microphone, even though it came with two of these, it only goes to the one camera. So even if I had another one of these attached, it doesn't run to the second camera. So but what it sort of does is it gives me a spare. So if this battery ever runs flat, I can carry the spare, chuck it on, and I've still got a cordless mic, so I can disperse with one of these leads, which is absolutely fantastic. What we're working on today is down in here. What I might do is I'm going to start the bike again, get it to run, and see if she is actually charging. should be more than that, I think, but I'll just give it a go. Only getting 12.7 volts there. I need to find a better connection somewhere. 12.7, it should be 13 plus. Yep. 13.1, 13.4, 13.3. Okay. Now I'm down to 12.9. Right. This pluggy has to be fixed, no doubt about it. All right. She's running really good. Sounds nice. All right, that plug definitely has to be fixed. No way around it. It's definitely dodgy. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a jack under here first. So I'll bring it up nice and level. Oh, this is tight to get down. I think I've left it out in the weather too long. All right, let's get her up in here. That'll do. Nice and solid. I don't need it in the air. I just need it where I can get access to it. Access to that plug. Oh, maybe I'm better off this way. No, that way. All right. All right, let's get the plug off. So they're a little bit crunched, and what you can't see is down here at these fittings here. They're a lot further in than they should be, and they don't grip onto this plug as they should. I used to have my guardian belt swinging off it. Oh look, so I had my guardian belt swinging off there, and it's rubbed a hole through it. So I need to. This whole plug's looking a bit shit actually. This plug's fucking chewed out. Oh my god, look at this plug, it's fucked. This plug is completely fucked. Okay, I've got some serious, I might have to try and get some bullets in there or something, but look at this plug, she's fucked. This wire's completely fucked. It's all gone. Maybe some heat shrink, and I can get some bullet plugs on there. Righty-o, I'm going to have to come back later when I get some bits and pieces. Righty-o, world, so probably can't get a good look there, but down inside there, that plug on the inside there is just disappearing further and further down into the motor every time I try and put a plug into it. So I know you can't see, and I'm sorry. I'm just going to have one last go at this. Rightio, I'm actually going to cut this plug away if I can to get to the fittings. Oh, it's just to get a nut off. This better be worth getting off. There we go. that back on there, out of the way. And him up out of the way. Does that make it? Nope, doesn't make things any better. Right, so now I'm back to where I was. Got to cut this off. I don't really want to, but it's in such bad condition anyway. No point trying to save it. Even that rubber, it's just also perished. There we go. Oh god, that one's just completely fucking eaten out. This Stator one here. Oh, there we go, got a bit more on it. This rubber here is so far gone. The Stator plug is absolutely rooted. And there's no way I'm going to pull the bike apart just to replace a Stator plug, so what I need to do is make them fit in there, if I can, without pushing it back into the motor, which is what I'm doing. I might have to trim a bit more off there, I think. This is a real bodge job. I can tell you that. This is as bodgy as it gets. Do not like this one bit, but you've got to make it go. Got to make it go. Rightio. Right, that gives me definitely a bit more access there. These are really good. These are surgical tweezers that my friend Bernie gave me, the lady I bought the boat off, because she's a nurse, and these have turned out to be really, really useful. This is a real dodgy fix, I tell you. This plug is shot. As long as I don't go too deep and it doesn't let shit down into the transmission, sorry, into the primary chain and everything else there, we'll be okay. Well, that's better than it ever was. That's good. Okay, that might do the job actually. I might not have to add bull pins or anything like that to it. So hopefully I haven't stretched the wires inside on the Stator itself. I just want to get enough height there so when I push the plug on. Right, well the quickest way out of this, I was going to put some heat shrink over it all. And I think what I'll do now, once that dries off, I think I'll just try and get some electrical tape over there as best I can. I don't think there's any way of pulling these plugs off, like pulling those wires through the plug. I'll get a rag. I'm going to wipe that down. I'm going to put some electrical tape on there. And we all know my electrical tape windings are absolute rubbish. Maybe I can do a better job with this one. Hopefully this is it. It's an easy fix. I want to use this plug. I really do. This tape doesn't seem all that sticky at the moment. This stuff is not sticking very well. I'm getting there. Now, having me guardian bells swinging off me off this electrical lead here has certainly done it no favours whatsoever. And it certainly rubbed a bloody hole, a good sized hole in it. Right, bodgy number one. Let's try that again with number two. And keep those yellow connectors in case I need them a bit later. Keep my work deck clean. Yeah, someone was asking me about me pegs. That's as loose as they get, so they're all right. I think that was, I can't remember who said that. Trevor B, I think, said that about saw my front peg flopping around the other day on the other side, and nah, she's fine, mate, all good. It's just what it does. I want to try and get in here. I'm going to get as close to this plug as I can. Like so. And then I have a lot of room to move here. I've got to get that on nice and tight. That sticks. No, this is bodgy as fuck. I've got no way of making a new plug. And what I like about using this old plug, it's got the cover on it, which is going to cover all this. So if I was going to use those bullet heads, I'd have to make up some sort of cover, which I didn't have. So using this original plug is the best alternative for what I want to do. And yes, I know this is bodgy as shit. This is fucking Hippy Trev's repairs, not fucking Rayman repairs. It's Hippy Trev repairs. Rayman does it right. We do it just to get by. There's something I can spray on there. I wish I had like a liquid, like a sealing liquid I could spray on there. Like expanse foam I could have put on there in the joint of the plug here. So I want a bit more on this one here. I'm not happy. Those guys I rode with the other day, one bloke come up and sort of give me bike a bit of a wiggle, and he looked at it and he must have thought, what a bucket of pus my bike is. And I'm thinking, well, certainly kept up with you guys out in the road. All right, can I get this on here and pushed in? Never had the plug on that good before. Okay, proof's in the pudding now. Let's see if she starts and puts out some volts. Volt multimeter. $13. Hopefully that'll go up once I start it. Oh shit, she's in gear. Oh, because I moved it. I can't tell if it's in gear or not. Now she's not in gear. Whoops. Alright, come on, stay in there. 12.7, 12.8. Let's see if we go. 14 volts. You got to move. 13.1, 2, 14, 14, 14, 4. We have fixed it. 13.6, 13.5, 13.6, 13.7 at idle. That is really good. We fixed it. I've actually fixed it. Yep, we're done. Alright, I've actually fixed it. Putting out more volts than she ever put out before. Oh yeah, where's my socket? That is working really, really well. I'm impressed. So, what I thought I was going to have to try and bull it up somehow and so forth, has worked out really, really well. Now what I want to do now is put that spring-loaded plug over it. Right, so there's I've got the spring-loaded plug here I want to put on. So if I put that, tighten it there. That'll hold that in place. Let's get this back on, my gear shifter. Oh, come on, get in there. Get in, there we go. I think that's another bolt from Brother Pete's place down in Prairie. Down in Midiamo, down in Bic. Pretty sure it's one of his bolts, again. I wonder why it's such an odd fucking size and doesn't fit anything. There we go. Rightio, so I've fixed my electrical problem finally. So, not a dodgy battery. Yep, that's all good. That doesn't have to be any tighter. That's not coming off. Rightio. Rightio, well, that's job done. That's, I'm now pumping out 14 volts plus while I'm running, which is exactly what I need to do. 13 volts at idle. As you can see, that was a very dodgy plug coming off the regulator. It's a good thing I decided to have a look at that. My Guardian bell, which hangs down the bottom. Actually, I'm going to have thinking of taking you off here and just show you. So I don't know if the mic will crackle like it used to in the old days. So there's my Guardian bell down there. Came with the bike. I used to swing off this here, and I reckon that's what's caused part of the problem and so forth. But so I cut all that down, made that fit. That's now 100%. I will keep an eye on it. Taped up here. I couldn't get any heat shrink over there, which is a shame, but I've taped that up the best I can so it's not touching. So I think we're looking pretty good overall. Right, so next thing for me is get the bike off the jack, put a seat on it. At some stage later today, we're going to go for a test ride. I'm going to test out these new JC cordless mics. JC, you've done it again. I love that. It's from the ad. We got a store over here in Australia called JB Hi-Fi, and it goes, JB Hi-Fi, you've done it again. And of course, I can't help resisting in saying, JC, you've done it again. We're going to go for a run. I'm going to go and have a quick look at this video, see what my sound looks like and so forth. Maybe just chuck it up online and then maybe go for a ride later. Like I said, this part here, I'm actually thinking of putting directly into the helmet instead of putting in my pocket and running a mic from the helmet down to this. I'm actually going to try and put this in the cheekbone of the helmet, see if it sits in there without falling out, which means no wires. So, rightio worlds. I think we've had a little bit of a win here for the first time in ages. I think I've saved the battery. I won't know until I go for a ride, like go for a ride to Childers and come back and see if the bike restarts, which I'm pretty sure it will. It's been on charge and battery comes straight back to life. So no battery because of that. So to anyone else that rides bikes, doesn't matter whether you're riding a Harley or not, if you feel like you're losing battery, the first thing you do is you chuck a multimeter on your battery, see how many volts you got, then you put a multimeter on with the bike running and make sure you're pumping at least 13 plus volts into that battery. Anything less than that, or if you rev the motor and the volts go down, you know you got a problem. And then, like everything, start at the beginning and work your way back. So I went straight to the wires, which were there, found the problem was there, didn't have to go any further. But I've had these regulators blow out, and I've certainly I've replaced more than 2 stators on a Harley before, and they're a big job. If you take your Harley into the shop and have a stator replaced, you're looking at $1,000 odd bucks. If you do it yourself, it's about $100-200 for the stator and regulator combined, and probably about a couple of days' work. It's pretty easy. Well, it's not easy. You just got to pull all this shit off. These bikes make it easy, as in, especially on the clutch. It's on a keyway. It's not pressed on, so you don't need pulls or anything. You just undo the bolt, boom, everything just comes off. It's nice and easy. More of a pain in the ass to do than anything else. So, but anyway. Rightio worlds, I think we've had a very big win today. So worlds, that's done for the day. So I'll do another video of out in the bike and test running with this cordless microphone maybe. I'll just see how I go when I put this in and see what the volume and all that's like. I've got a lot of adjustment to do. So anyway, like I said, JC, you've done it again. To everyone else, yep, if you want to post me anything, if any of you guys want to send anything like stickers or just mail or anything, Hippy Trev, 21 Tarleton Street, Biggin, 4621 Queensland. Pretty easy. So, rightio world, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll catch you later. Bye.